We don't have anything in the forecast like that here coming up this week. We do have still some rainfall possible as we head towards one more day of our new upcoming work week. It means some scattered showers, maybe a few storms are still in the forecast for parts of the state tomorrow on Monday. Bad news too. We have some more haze that's probably going to drift in as well as we shift up our weather pattern tomorrow and into Tuesday. Air quality is fine across the state right now, but look a little ways to the north and west, over the Dakotas, over parts of eastern Montana, and then up into the prairie provinces of Canada. That's where obviously there's been smoke up there. Those fires are still burning, and now that our upper level winds are going to shift to the north and the west, that's going to blow some of that haze back down our direction again. So don't be shocked at all tomorrow, maybe even into Tuesday, if you notice a little bit of some haziness, and maybe some of that might make its way down to the ground as well. So just be aware of that here, because we could see some more smoke back in over Iowa. Right now, nothing over Iowa except for a few scattered clouds. We did have a few funnel clouds earlier on today with some of these showers and some storms earlier on. We'll show you a couple of those later on in the show. Otherwise, most of that activity's moved off to the east. Tonight's storms are mainly going to be down over Missouri, so we're no longer worried about a heavy rainfall threat, flash flooding or anything like that. This little disturbance causing storms out towards eastern Colorado, that's what will make its way towards Iowa as we head towards tomorrow and bring us our next chance of a few showers. So tonight, mainly dry. We will notice an uptick in cloud cover and a few areas of some fog here too showing up towards daybreak on your Monday. As we head towards the middle of the morning, that's when we start to bring in a few scattered batches of some shower activity, maybe a few rumbles of thunder towards 9-10 o'clock into southern Iowa first. Those gradually lift up to the north and northeast then towards lunchtime and then into the afternoon. So, places like Des Moines Metro, lunchtime into the afternoon more likely is when you could see maybe a downpour or two. Don't think it's going to be wet the entire day. Once we head towards the later part of the day, then we should get rid of those. So temperatures tomorrow will vary. If you do happen to be wet in the afternoon, some clouds are lingering overhead, you're probably looking at highs in the upper 70s. Clear skies at that point in the day means we'll warm up to lower 80s. That rainfall, the scattered stuff, ends as we go towards tomorrow night. Our Tuesday then starts off with a few clouds. We'll see an advancing front come our direction by the afternoon. You can kind of make that out actually in that little band of some clouds that'll pass by. As the air sinks behind that boundary, remember there's going to be some smoke. That might draw some of that down to the surface, especially up to the north, so just be aware of that. And there's maybe some indications along this little boundary we could briefly pop up one or two sprinkles or brief showers. The better chance of that is going to be over in eastern Iowa. So most of us here by Tuesday should be back to a full day of sunshine, maybe just a little bit more hazier sunshine. Wednesday right now looks like the nicest day of the next several, just because I think that's when humidity levels will be the lowest. Temperatures don't look bad either. Sunshine for a full day, light winds, high pressure, and then we start to warm up after that. We're working our way back up through the 80s, closer to 90 towards the upcoming weekend. We'll be kind of on the edge of the storm track on the big upper level wind patterns towards the end of the week and the weekend. So that's why we've got some low end chances for rain. We'll fine tune those when we get a little bit closer.